welcome. I'm McKenna, your safety trainer here with today's lesson on warehouse safety. Before we begin, remember to sign off on your mobile device or online to receive credit for this training. If you feel the need to pause the video at any time to have a discussion, we encourage you to do so. A safe warehouse is critical to the success of any business. By taking steps to improve safety, you can create a more efficient and productive workplace. Even when the warehouse is a very busy place with multiple high-priority jobs going on all at once, employees must resist temptation to cut corners on safety to save time in this fast-paced environment. If you work in a warehouse, you are required to follow all the safe work practices involved. In this lesson, we will discuss the hazards, appropriate personal protective equipment, and safe work practices for warehouses. Understanding and recognizing potential hazards in the warehouse is essential to the well-being of employees who work in the warehouse. Employees should inspect their work area for hazards before each shift and remain alert whenever in the warehouse. Some potential warehouse hazards include poorly maintained equipment that can result in injury or damaged product, unsafe storage practices that can cause tipping of products onto employees, low-hanging objects that could cause head injury, or clutter at the floor level that produces a trip hazard. Lack of proper signage, such as the location of safety equipment or proper clearances for aisles, inadequate lighting, slippery floors, electrical hazards such as improperly insulated or guarded wiring, and chemicals or other hazardous materials. Due to the various hazards in the warehouse, it is important for employees to protect themselves with the appropriate PPE for their tasks. This will vary depending on the materials and type of work you are completing. Always wear the PPE required by your company, which may include eye protection, which could be glasses, goggles, and a face shield, a hard hat, no loose-fitting clothing, and gloves. Implementing a comprehensive safety program is the best way to improve warehouse safety. Therefore, employees should become familiar with their company's safety programs and procedures. Employees should frequently educate themselves on proper safety procedures and be sure to complete all necessary training to keep the workplace safe. One major safety risk when working in a warehouse is ergonomic injuries from improper lifting. Employees who lift heavy objects at work should be familiar with the proper ergonomics, such as keeping your back straight and lifting with your legs. Prevent injuries by moving heavy loads with mechanical equipment whenever practical. Avoid twisting while carrying anything. Instead, turn by shifting your feet in small steps. And always get help if a load seems like more than what you can comfortably lift alone. Improper forklift operation can result in toppling material, struck by injuries, or crashes. For safe operation of a forklift, employees should only use forklifts if you have been authorized and if the forklift is in good working condition. Follow your company's procedures for inspecting your forklift. Ensure that all aisles or paths used by forklifts are kept clear. Clean any spills or clutter immediately. All forklift operators must wear seatbelts while the forklift is in operation. Warehouses should be kept well ventilated to allow the dissipation of forklift fumes. Never move loads that exceed the forklift's maximum weight capacity. And for more information on forklift safety and inspections, check out our other forklift safety lessons. Loading docks are one of the most dangerous parts of a warehouse, and employees should use extra caution in this area. Take time to make a plan when loading and unloading, and make sure everyone understands their responsibilities. When working in the loading dock, the following safety rules are recommended. Visual warnings like signs and brightly colored tape along dock edges should be used to draw attention to the edge. These are not to be tampered with or removed by employees. Forklifts should never back all the way up to the loading dock's edge. Dock stairs and ladders are to be equipped with handrails. Dock openings must be chained off when not in use. And dock plates must be well secured whenever used. Every warehouse will have specific procedures that apply to the type of materials, products, and operations that apply. But in general, some safe work practices for all warehouses include floors must be kept clear of spills or clutter that could cause employees to slip or trip. Power cords that run across walkways must be secured or covered to prevent tripping hazards. Employees who perform repetitive or physical work must take the required number of breaks. Stored boxes must be stacked straight and properly secured to prevent them from toppling over. Employees must know and follow the company's lockout-tagout procedures during any repairs. Keep exits and fire extinguishers easily accessible at all times. Employees should be knowledgeable on safe work practices to avoid heat stress during summer. Use proper signage and labeling to identify hazards. Report any damaged equipment to a supervisor and do not use. Inspect equipment regularly and repair or replace any damaged equipment. And store materials safely and securely. Use pallets and other storage devices to improve safety and efficiency. In conclusion, by applying safety training, operating equipment properly, stacking loads correctly, lifting ergonomically, and wearing the right personal protective equipment, employees can help prevent injuries and accidents in the warehouse. This will reduce stress for employees and increase productivity and efficiency as exposure to hazards are limited. Employees should be aware of their surroundings and report any hazards to their supervisor. As hazards are repaired, removed, guarded against, or trained for, the warehouse can be a safe place to work, but that is dependent on employees to do their part. If you have any questions about this lesson, please speak to your supervisor. Once again, sign off on your mobile app or online to get credit for this lesson. I'm McKenna, your safety trainer, reminding you to be careful and stay safe out there. Thanks for watching.
If you liked this video, please visit our YouTube channel for more safety training. Also, follow us on social media for OSHA updates, free safety webinars, reminders on safety tips, techniques, and more. What are you waiting for? Like, follow, or subscribe today, and stay safe out there.